Hey guys, welcome back. It's me Rajjan Sharma and this is part 3 of status functionality, okay, in the application chatIT. So this time guys, you can see that my status and other users status is visible pretty well, okay guys. So now you can see that we have one more fab icon which you will click, so you will be able to create camera and gallery, okay. You will be able to pick any image and click any image. So guys, now I'm implementing this fab icon because, for example, if user have uploaded a status and now you want to upload another photo, so how you will do it? Because if you will click on this my status, you will be able to see your own status, okay, which is you can see. And when you will just swipe upside, so you can see no views yet, and also option of delete and download, okay. We will add more options later, but for now these two options, okay guys. So you can see this bottom sheet when you will swipe up, okay guys. And when you will go back, so now you can see that when you clicked on my status, so you are able to see your own status. So that's why I have to add this extra fab icon which will show this bottom sheet. Now if you will click on this other user status, so guys, you will be able to see this reply text here and also the caption TV, okay guys. So this is what we are going to actually implement in this tutorial, that how can we show this bottom sheet, how can we delete the status after 24 hours automatically, how can we delete the status on button click, okay. So these are the functions that we are going to implement in this tutorial, okay. So this is part 3. I request you all guys to please watch all the videos very carefully, every parts, okay, one by one, so you will understand everything in detail, okay. So guys, very first of all, here we will start coding from fragment 3, okay. So guys, previously when user will click on the my status or tap to add status TV, so they will be simply able to see the bottom sheet, and that bottom sheet will have two options, okay, open camera, open gallery. But this time, for example, if user have already uploaded a status, then we don't want to show user that sheet. We just simply want to go on the status, which is show status, okay. So this is what we are going to implement in this tutorial, okay. And also features like bottom sheet of view. So guys, let's start. So very first thing that here we have to do is simply open fragment 3, and this time we will implement the feature of on click listener, okay guys. So simply click here is my status TV, or we already have this one, so we can do one thing is yeah, open that on item clicks here. So guys, here now tap to add TV. So here what you have to do is simply write status ref dot child, or add value event listener, then new, then value event listener, and then simply write semicolon, okay. So guys, now inside this on data change, we just have to simply check that if snapshot dot has child and the child name is user ID, okay. And if it is really existing, so what we will do is we will simply, so guys, if it exists, what we will do, we will simply call the method open status, which we don't have now. So you can simply create a one, open status, and then click on this red bulb and enter in fragment 3, create a method, okay guys. So now we have this method open vs, we will code it later. And now if the child doesn't exist, so what we will do, we will simply use a handler equals to new handler semicolon, then handler dot post delete new runnable, and then here you have to give the timing, which is 2 seconds, I guess is fine, okay guys. Now after giving the timing, here you just have to simply call the method open camera vs, okay guys. So now we have two methods, open status, open camera vs. So we will do this validation. Now simply copy this code till here, control plus C, and same thing we have to do here, just remove this code and paste it here, okay guys. So this time when user will click on my status, so it will only show the bottom sheet if there is no status uploaded by the user. But if there is a status uploaded by the user, so it will not show bottom sheet, it will simply take user to the show status.java, okay guys. So after implementing that functionality, we will code inside this open status that we have created just now. So here you have to simply write is intent equals to new intent, and this time guys, you have to simply write get activity because we are coding inside a fragment, it's not activity, so you have to write get activity, then show status dot class semicolon. After that, intent dot put extra, which is going to be UID, and here you have to pass the UID. Okay guys, now semicolon. After that, start activity and simply pass intent. So now our method open status is successfully done. So now it's time to code inside this activity show status. Okay, so first of all guys, what we will do is we will simply, let me, yeah, now it's okay. So you just have to open this split section, okay, and then select these views, because we just have to change the height. So you can see its height is wrap content, so I will simply make it 600 dp, and now you can see that it is here. So you have to make both the layouts 600 dp, simply 600 dp. Yeah, so after that you have to simply click on this settings, sorry, design section, and then click on view here, and then attributes, and this time click here, and we will make it a, let me do this. I will simply take it upside. Now it's okay. Same thing I will do with this previous one, so I will take it above. So now it's okay. Okay guys, now you can see that our views are only for 600 dp height, and now just simply click on this caption TV, and I just want to make it below, so we can implement the feature of swiping. Okay, so I guess now it's pretty okay, fine, no problem. And then click on this view, and it have a text of view, so I will just simply make it 0, enter. Now it's okay. Okay guys, so now we have this caption, and we also have this view TV. So for now it's okay. Okay guys, so after that what we will do is, guys, now our layout part is successfully done. So after that we will proceed with the Java code. So now basically we just have to create a bottom sheet file. Okay, so for creating a bottom sheet, what we have to do is you can copy any BS code, forward, bottom sheet, chat block, camera BS. I think camera BS is the easiest one to implement, and yeah, now simply copy this file here, and then simply go above, click on this layout, control plus V, paste, and simply write view underscore BS, view BS. Okay, now after that you just have to close this camera BS because its work is done. Now we will code inside this view BS. Okay guys, so now simply open this, and first thing that we will do is we will simply remove this text view from here, both the text views, and then after that we will simply use a linear layout. Simply write linear layout, and that is going to be match parent wrap content. Okay, and then orientation will be horizontal, and then after that padding, which is going to be 5 dp. Then after that background, so now it's time to create the background. Okay guys, so for background what you can do is, you can see that above we have a bottom back file, so you just have to simply copy this bottom back file, control plus C, and then simply go above and click on this dropables and simply paste it, copy it again, and then simply paste it. Okay, this time you have to give it name that linear layout bottom back. Okay, LL bottom back, just simply enter, and then after that you just have to give it color purple 200. So guys, now you can see that bottom back file is ready. Okay, so you just have to give that LL bottom sheet here. Okay, so now we have a background file. So after that we will implement the text views inside it. So simply write text view and then match parent wrap content. Okay guys, then the text will be viewed by 0, and then simply gravity, layout gravity, which is going to be center vertical, then margin, which is going to be 10 dp, and then after that text color, which is obviously white, then text style bold, layout weight 1 dp, then text size 20 dp, sorry 20 sp. Okay, then close it. So now we have this. Okay, yeah, and now almost height is wrap content, and we are facing this issue. No worries. So after that, guys, we will implement the image button. Okay, just after that text view. You guys may be thinking that why this text view is not visible. So do not worry, it will be visible in a minute. Just wait a minute. Simply write image button. Okay, then wrap content, and then after that padding, which is going to be 10 dp. Now background, which is Android. Simply go with Android, and sorry, transparent. And this time, guys, we will just simply give it the ID, the important one, more underscore btn underscore view. Okay, more btn view. Now src will be more word. Okay, so now we have more word, and then after that gravity. So I don't think we just need it. Okay, close it. So this time, what is wrong with this one, with match parent? Okay, this is a text view. Height okay, what is this with match parent? Height wrap content, match parent, layout height wrap content. Yes, now it's okay. And after that everything is fine. So why is it looking like this? Okay, so this no worries. Oh, actually we are doing a mistake. Now it's okay. Now that's fine. So you can see that our bottom sheet is looking beautiful. Okay, so now we have padding, and just remove this padding from here. Yeah, we don't need it here. So guys, now you can see that our coding and bottom sheet is looking really good. So after that, what here we will do, we will use one more text view. Okay, and it will work as the text view. Wrap content, text is going to be no views yet, text color black. Okay, and then margin 20 dp, give a lots of margin. Then gravity center, or you can also give layout gravity, whichever works. You can give center horizontal. Okay, so now close it, and you have to give the ID no views yet tv. Okay, so now our coding part is almost complete for this one. Okay guys, so view ps is successfully created. Okay, and make sure that you have given ID for this one, ID for this text view. Okay, I think we have not given ID for this one. So ID should be viewed number, no, sorry, viewed by tv. Okay guys, so now we have given the ID, so it's time to close this bottom sheet and view bs. You can leave it for now. So guys, now after that, what you have to do is we will implement the functionality. So simply you have to do is open the show status. Okay, and let me close the quotes, collapse all. Okay guys, so now simply go above here, and then simply write comma, and after writing comma, you have to simply search for two options, and those two options are, yeah, pop-up menu and pop-up menu dot on item click listener, and then it will show error. So click on this red bulb, implement methods. Okay, now methods are implemented. So yeah, okay, so now we have on menu item click listener. So after that, we can proceed. With that, you have to do is again write comma, and this time we will implement gesture detector. Okay, and then dot on gesture listener, and again it will show error. So click on this red bulb and implement methods, and simply press enter. Okay guys, so now we have on menu item click and on down listener. Okay, so now basically we can proceed. So simply go above here and Just after all these IDs, you have to declare private, which is going to be float x1, x2, y1, y2, semicolon, then private static and integer min underscore distance equals to 50 semicolon, then private gesture detector semicolon. Now after that you have to open this on create method because we have to initialize that gesture detector here. Okay, so simply write this dot gesture detector and then after that equals to new gesture detector. Here you have to pass show status dot this and then again this and after that semicolon. Okay guys, so now our coding part is almost not complete. Yes, it's not complete yet. So after that what we will do here is simply write story view tv dot set on click listener new dot view on click listener. So when user will click on the view tv, so user will be able to see the bottom sheet. Okay, so you have to simply create a method view bs, then red bulb create method view bs. Now we have a method view bs. Okay, so after that just simply open this on next and this time we will implement the code. Simply copy this from here, paste it here and just simply make it plus plus. Okay, yes, so now it's time to code inside this view bs that we have created above. Okay guys, so you will get its code from the profile activity. So simply open this profile activity and you can see that here we are already having a bottom sheet and here we have that sheet code. Simply copy this one, Control plus C, open, paste it and just make it view bs and change this one to show status and then after that the last 4 lines you also have to copy, which is dialog.show and then simply paste it. Okay guys, so now after that we will use the text view, which will be view count tv semicolon, then again text view which is going to be no views yet tv semicolon, and then image button for showing the options like delete and download or whatever you want to add. Image button, so simply more btn equals to dialog dot find view by id r dot id dot more btn view semicolon. So now almost everything is done. So simply write stories progress view. So when user will open this bottom sheet, so it will simply pause the story. Okay, pause. Yeah, now after that you have to right click on this more btn dot set on click listener new, then view on click listener. Okay guys, so now code for this activity you will get on tab activity because we are already implementing that functionality here. So it will make our work easy and simple. So you just have to search for this menu button and you have to copy this code from here, Control plus C, and open show status and paste it. Okay, so you might see this error. What you have to do, simply replace it with show status and then again show status. Okay, but this time you have to change this menu file. So what we will do, we will simply open the menu here, copy this menu file, Control plus C, then paste it back again, and this time you have to give it name view menu file. Okay, view menu file, and then simply click on enter. So after that you have to give here option of delete. Okay, underscore delete status underscore view, and then simply give the title delete status view. Then second thing will be download. For now we are only adding 2 options, download underscore status underscore view, and we will remove this third option for now. You can customize it later if we want. Okay, so sorry, Control plus C, Control plus V, then so you have to do these two changes here. Okay, delete and download, only two options for now. Now open status, show status code here, and now after that you have to change this file here, which is going to be view menu file. Okay guys, so now after that we will code inside the on menu item click listener, which we have imported. Okay, so you can see it's here. So guys, now you can also copy the code inside this one from this dev activity, because we are already implementing that thing here. So you can see that here we are having this code. Simply copy it from here, Control plus C, and then so guys, now we only have three options, so we are gonna implement it. Okay, so remove this code from here and change these IDs with delete status view and download status view. Okay guys, so for the delete we will implement now the codes that we need to write. Okay, so simply create a query, and query equals to status reference and then dot order by child, which is going to be delete. Okay guys, and now dot equals to delete dot get counter, simply get counter, and then semicolon. After that query dot add listener for single value event, then new, then value event listener, and then inside this on data change we will run a for loop for data snapshot 1 colon data snapshot, which is going to be the above snapshot dot get children count, get children only, and then after that inside it we will run the query for deleting the data. So simply write snapshot 1 dot get reference dot remove value. Okay, and then simply we can add on success listener and new and view on success listener or on success listener semicolon. So later we will do something when we will delete the status. Okay, for now just leave it like this. So guys, now you can see that we have completed the code of this, which is implementing the deleting part. Okay, so guys, for now this tutorial you can see that now our deleting part is working successfully. Okay, so guys, now after that we will code inside this part, which is you know okay, so now guys, after completing this menu item code, you just have to simply click on this Control plus O, and then you will see this alert methods, or you can say alert dialog, where you can see all the methods. So you just have to simply search for on touch event and simply enter. Okay, so inside this guys we will code that when user will swipe up, so how it will show the bottom sheet. This is what we are actually doing here. Okay, so on touch event and then simply pass event semicolon. Now after that what you have to do is write switch case, switch, and then event, then dot get action, and then simply starting places. So here simply write case, and the case is going to be motion event. You guys may not see this motion event by Android Studio prediction, so no problem, just simply type motion dot event and then simply write dot action down. Okay, then semicolon. After that you have to do is x1 equals to event dot get x semicolon, then y1 equals to event dot get y. Okay, then semicolon. After simply break the statement, and after breaking case number 2, which is again motion event, simply type it. Okay, correct spelling, then dot action up. Okay, and then after that x2 equals to event dot get x. Okay guys, and then semicolon. After that y2 equals to event dot get y semicolon. Now we have both. Simply create a one more full float value which will create a value x, and it is just simply nothing, the difference between y2 and y1. Simply write y2 minus y1 semicolon. Okay guys, after that if simply write caps math.abs, which is going to be x2 smaller than x1 if x2 is greater than x1. Okay, x2 is greater than x1. So what we will do is if x2 is greater than x1, and then the both is sorry, there is a mistake guys. So you just have to do is math.abs and pass value x, okay, here, and then after that you have to check that it is greater than the min distance that we have created above with semicolon. Okay, sorry, braces, and then simply write the else part. So simply write math.abs value x greater than min distance, again one more if else condition, which is x2 if it is greater than x1. Okay, so here now you will simply write the method viewps, so it will open the viewps method. Okay, now else you can show anything that to if it is x2 is greater than x1, then it is the user has swiped up. Okay, and if it is on the bottom side, means user have swiped in the down side. Okay guys, so you can create any functionality, but for now this is all you have to do. Okay, you can see the complete coding on screen if this is the code that you have to implement. Okay guys, so guys, after that here what we will do is we will implement two more components in our UI. Okay, so very first thing that we will add a very simple reply TV. Okay guys, so just you can copy this text view from here and then control plus C. Okay guys, and after that you have to grab this one and then after simply paste it guys. Okay, so now we have this one more text view. So here you just have to make it reply TV underscore status. Okay, and then just change the text which is reply, and make sure this drawable should be top. Okay, and it is going to be arrow up. Yeah, just a minute. I will remove this drawable and I will change it with keyboard up. Okay guys, now we have this drawable, and then I will remove this padding, and then I will remove this code of invisible. I will make it I will remove the code for a second so I can show you guys the how exactly our file will look. So you can see now the reply is looking like this. Okay, and now we are using both the text views reply and view count. Okay guys, so when user will open the stories of other users, okay, for example user A will open the story of user B, so this reply will appear. Okay, and when user A will open the story of user A, so the view count will be visible. Okay, so this is what we are actually going to implement. Now here you have to drag this caption here. Okay, and just wait a minute, because after that when we will make it invisible, so it might cause the UI to look bad. So I will fix the constraint with this bottom. Okay guys, so now after that after adding this reply status db, just make the visibility invisible. Okay, by default it will be invisible, later we will make it visible in the Java code. Now only Java caption is visible. Fine guys, so now after that here after adding this you have to open the fragment tree, because there we just have to increase one more floating button. For example, that user have already updated a status. Okay, and now user wants to upload another status. So now this time when user will click on my status on the top, so the user will be able to see their own status. But what if they want to upload another photo? So for implementing that feature you just have to open fragment 3, search F3, and then after that we will implement this floating action button. Okay guys, so simply go to the bottom, and here you have to simply search for floating action button, and that is going to be wrap content, fab size will be mini, and then after that id, which is going to be add oops id, and that will be add status. FB means floating button, and then layout margin bottom 80 dp, and then layout margin right, that's going to be 20 dp. Okay guys, and then after that constant bottom of constant bottom of simply pass parent, and second thing is end of constant to end of, and simply write ls ll s f s s. Okay, then simply close it. So guys, now you can see that the location is fixed where we want to keep the fab. Okay, so you can customize this place as per your choice. Okay, so it's just a XML code, you guys can change it by yourself. It's not that complicated part. And now the main thing is src. So for the src you can simply give the add camera or add a photo icon, same icon which we are using here above. Okay, no problem. So now you can see that we have this fab icon or this floating action button for uploading a status. Okay guys, so now just close these things and close both these activities. Fine. Now guys, I want you to change one more thing, which is you have to open the status class, sorry, status model, and remove this delete from here, and just simply make it long and then delete. Okay, later you have to change it here also, that you can see that we have this here, so just make it long. Okay, now error is gone, and it is showing this error. So what you can do is you have to open the upload image activity, and also you have to open the image activity, and then guys, here we will simply, what we will do is we will simply remove this string. Okay, and then after that you have to write plus 8640000. Okay, so make sure there is total number of 5 number of zeros, I think you have to add. Okay, let me calculate. Yes guys, total 5 number of zeros you have to add, and then after that same thing you have to do for this another activity. And one more thing guys, now we will remove this concept of last status because we will use another way of fetching the data. Okay, just simply comment it, or if you want so you can remove it also. I prefer removing it, so it will make the size of my codes apk less. Okay, so you just have to make delete long and add this 86400000, same thing here. Okay, and just remove this. Okay, that extra, and then plus 8640000500864. Okay, and remove this code of last status. Okay, so now after that here we are still facing this problem. So what it is saying, that make get delete java long. Okay, so now we have this. Okay guys, so after that here what you have to do is that we have done the minor changes. Okay, so just to close these classes and close this one as well, and also this one, close this one. Okay, so now you can see that here we are able to see the error, which is let me guess, let me first of all close the code so we can folding collapse all. Okay, so here you can see that we are facing the problem which is inside this on data change, and the error is inside this for data snapshot. Okay, fine, no worries. So guys, here what you will do is We will start doing changes from fragment 3. So just open this fragment 3 very first of all, and here you have to declare a variable. So remove this delete from here, okay, and now you have to declare a delete which is long delete. Okay guys, now after that also floating action button, floating action button, floating action button, okay, then fb add semicolon, and floating action button long delete, and now after that give the reference for that floating action button. fb add equals to get activity dot find by id or dot id dot fb add status fb add status fb semicolon. Now we have given the reference, okay. So now it's time to just go a little bit down and write fb add dot set on click listener, then pass this, otherwise the code will not work. Yes, so okay guys, so now you can see that we already have this fetch status method, okay. Here we are fetching the data, so you have to do is click on this long value of, now the error is gone, fine, okay. So now after that, here after this fetch status we will use a handler, simply handler equals to new handler, then semicolon. After that simply write handler dot post delete new runnable, okay. And then guys, here we will simply pass a timing of 2 seconds because we just need to fetch that delete value, okay. Then simply write try in case application crashes. So for avoiding crashing, I'm using this try and catch. So guys, here you have to simply check that if delete not equals to null, so we will perform the delete status method which we have not created yet. So click on this red ball, create method in fragment 3 delete status. So now it is created, okay. So if it is not null, so we will simply do this, and then if there is any problem, so we can show toast message that we are facing this problem, okay. So error, then plus e dot get localized message. So fine, after that we will code inside this delete status, okay. This is the interesting part of the complete scenario, because this time we will delete the status if it is after 24 hours, okay. Now what we will do, very simple, very carefully, okay, watch. First thing, you have to write system dot current millis, and then you have to do is greater than equals to delete, then starting braces, okay. Now else part, yeah, now we will go inside this if. So if it is same, so what we will do is we will open this show status, and you have to get the codes of on menu item click. Here we are performing a delete operation, okay, and you can see that the deletion is working pretty fine. So you can close this code from here and copy it, control plus C, open this fragment 3 and paste it, okay. And now after that, oops, what's wrong, yeah, here. So you can see that we have this code, and you just have to remove this get counter because we are not using array list here, okay. We are simply retrieving the value of delete, okay. So and now you can see the code is pretty simple and safe, okay. Data snapshot 1 dot get reference, remove value, everything is same, okay. So now you can see that deleting functionality after 24 hours is successfully done here, okay. Now you have to open status vh, because now guys we are removing the concept of last status, so you also have to change the codes in status vh. Yes, so what you have to do is simply close this one and make it comment it, okay guys. And then after that, what we have to do here is we will write the code for fetching the data. So simply write status ref dot add value event listener, then new value event listener, enter, okay, and then semicolon. After that guys, here we will check that if status snapshot dot has child, which is going to be UID, then we will start and then else. Okay, so here guys, first thing we will do is write status ref dot child, which is going to be UID dot add value event listener, then new, then value event listener, and now inside it we will fetch the data, okay, of the last status that user have uploaded. So that process is quite simple, okay, and okay, I guess we have not done that thing till now. No, we have not. So simply open this status vh, and now guys you have to run a loop which is going to be for and data snapshot, then snapshot 1, then colon. After that you have to write snapshot. This snapshot should be the above one, and then dot get children. Okay, now after that simply write URL result equals to snapshot 1. Okay, make sure it's snapshot 1 dot child, and child should be same image, then dot get string, sorry, get children, sorry, get value, and then dot to string, get value dot to string, okay, semicolon. So now we have fetched the data of URL result. Simply copy this line of code and paste it 3 times, control plus V, control plus V, and the second parameter will be time result, and third parameter will be delete result. Okay, and you have to change these values as well, like time, and make this one delete. Okay, so now we are fetching all the data successfully. So after that you have to put that data. Simply write Picasso dot, or you can, no problem, we can type it, Picasso dot get dot load URL result dot into, that's going to be status IV. Okay, and then after that time TV dot set text time result. Okay, and then third thing will be status IV dot set padding and pass 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, so now last thing, simply write name TV dot set text, that will be name. Okay, so now we are doing absolutely right everything. Okay, and after doing that, if you want, you can remove this code of last status, remove it. Okay guys, so okay guys, so this is the all code for status vh. Now after that we have to do the same thing for this like this in fragment 3. Okay guys, so now yeah, we will solve this error of this status show status, what it is, why it is creating that much problem. So guys, here you can see that you have to create a long value and also create another long which should be separate from that one. So delete value semicolon. Okay guys, so now you have created the delete value semicolon, and now I guess our error is bit solved. Yes, it is solved. Okay, no worries. So after declaring this delete value, we will proceed. So guys, here you have to give the reference of reply TV. So just open this on create. Reply TV, we have not declared the variable, so simply write reply TV, and then reply TV equals to find the ID r dot id dot reply TV status, then semicolon. Okay, now we have given the reference, and then after that guys, it is showing some kind of error. Click on this and then enter. Okay, so error is gone. So guys, now you can see that here we are fetching the user ID of user. Okay, and so now we can do is one thing is simply write Firebase user equals to Firebase auth dot get instance dot get current user, and then simply write current. So you have to declare one more string for current user ID, current UID. So guys, don't get confused with this user ID and current user ID. Okay, user ID is the ID of the user whose story we are watching, and current user ID is the ID of current user. Okay, hope you guys are understanding. So simply write current user ID equals to user dot get UID. So now we have the current user ID as well. Okay guys, so status user id, status user id, and current user id, current user id. Okay guys, so current user id, and now after that we'll do the delete functionality here as well. So well, basically I don't think that we need to implement it, because for example, if user will open the fragment 3, so the status will be automatically deleted, so user will not be able to open this. So what is the sense of deleting it? Okay, we have already added the deleting code inside the on item click listener, okay, in the bottom sheet, so we can leave it for now. But one thing that we have to implement is check the validation. Okay, and just a minute, simply write if user id dot equals to current user id, then we have to do something. Okay, like first thing is we will do simply we will make the story tv view dot set visibility visible, and reply tv dot gone, set visibility, simply write gone. Okay, and if it is not, so we will make the reply tv visible dot set visibility, which is going to be visible, and then story view tv dot set visibility gone. Okay guys, so now I think our coding part is almost complete, because we are doing everything correctly. Okay, so one more line of code if you want, so you can add, is when user will do the delete the status. Okay, so make sure that the url of the image is also deleted, because see, for example, now if the status, I mean data is deleted from real-time database, but it is not deleted from the Firebase storage, then the storage will consume so much data, and then you have to pay so much lot of money, and it will increase your server cost. So what we can do here simply is when user will click on it, okay, so what we have to do is simply write storage reference. Okay, and storage reference, then simply write reference. Let me close this. Okay, storage reference equals to Firebase storage, and then dot get instance, get reference from url, and here you have to pass image dot get, then simply pass that counter from here. Okay, so after that simply write reference dot delete, and then dot add on success listener, new on success listener. So now the code will be successfully done, so we will simply cut this part of code from here, control plus x, and then simply paste it here. Okay guys, so now you can see that everything is simple and easy. Okay, so when user will delete the status, so first of all we will delete this image. Okay, and then we will delete the data from real-time database as well, so it will reduce your server cost, and unnecessary photos will be deleted automatically. So guys, this is how it's done. Okay, and deleting is working pretty good. I guess this code should work. Okay guys, so now one thing that we have to do here is open this on touch event, and this time we have to do the one more validation, which is inside this. Okay, so if user id dot equals current user id, else, so simply cut this view bs, control plus x, and put it here, because if the user id and current user id is same, so we will open the view bottom sheet, otherwise we will not make it, we will not show it. Okay, yes guys,